Okay, Parallel Winos here, and also Antoine, and we're here at the winery itself making wine today. This is harvest, and we're trying to help out and kind of really get our fingers into everything so we can learn quicker. And you know, there's not enough wineries out there that really get their hands dirty. So for those of you that don't know, these are the wines. I'm going to walk you right through it. So I'm standing in front of about nine tanks. And how big are they, you think? About 200 gallons? 100 gallons it looks like, right? They look like 100-gallon tanks. After the whole process of crushing, destemming, crushing, and all that stuff, you bring them in these things, and then you figure out what your pH levels, base and acids are, and then you figure out what kind of yeasts you want to throw them into. Most typically speaking, a lot of these actually take 3, 4, 5 types of yeast. In this case, one type was actually added to these. I'm not sure how many different types were added to the individual. But I'm going to show you what happens when you have wine that sits around. They mash them, and I'll show you what mashing is. But wine looks like this. So the wine comes out here, and they throw them in these bins. And then they throw in yeast, obviously for fermentation. And over the course of the day, the yeast kind of rises. Everything settles on the bottom, and it gets hardened up on the top. Now, I'm not a winemaker, so I can't, well, that's not true. I can't really say that, but I am. But, you know, I'm not an expert at this, we'll say. So what happens is that you have to actually mash it twice a day. This is what happens when it's not mashed. And this happens twice a day, by the way. And once you mash it, it turns into this. Look at this. It's pretty good. That's what happens when you mash it. And this is Nick here. And Nick is mashing, so he's going to show you how it's done. Let's walk over there. This is mashing. Is it hard, Nick?
It's got a little weight to it.
Yeah?
It's super heavy, but it's not light. This one's pretty full.
This one's pretty full?
This one's pretty full. A lot of grapes in this one. So we don't want mashing.
Yeah, this is what mashing is. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other tanks to do. Parallel Winos here, and we're making wine. And obviously you can see we're working hard. And I'll report on something else later on. See ya.